Gee, I'm tired. Imagine having to go to court. Oh, shut up. The next time you do that, I'll wring your neck. Some rooster. Doesn't even know which way the wind is blowing. And that crazy lawyer I went to see. Yeah. If I have to go to court, I'll get the best lawyer in town, believe me. Should have killed that rooster a long time. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna get the best lawyer in town.
Order in the court. Order in the courtroom. What's the next case?
Case number 625, the state of California versus Jack Benny. Charge, murder.
Would you bring in the defendant, please?
Mr. Benny, do you have a statement for the press?
You're darn right I got a statement. I'm innocent. Hear that? And my lawyer is going to prove it. Believe me, I got the best lawyer in town.
The best lawyer?
You're darn right.
May I have your autograph, please?
I got a feeling I'm going to win this case.
Your Honor, before we proceed, I'd like a moment to confer with my client. Oh, certainly, certainly. Where is he?
Perry, here I am, right here. Number Perry. Yeah, Mr. Mason, I'm certainly glad you're going to defend me. Now, what is your line of strategy here?
Well, Jack, I've been giving the case a lot of thought. I've been mulling it over and mulling it over. And you know, something important suddenly occurred to me.
What's that?
You haven't paid me my retainer yet.
Oh, yes, yes. Now, let's see, you told me that would be $100 in advance, didn't you?
Yes.
There you are, sir.
Thank you, Jack. Of course, the rest of the fee depends on how long the trial continues.
Yes.
Remember, I get $1,000 a day.
Yay! Start the trial! Everybody, the jury! Let's get started!
Order in the court! Mr. Benny! Young man! Order in the court! Mr. Benny! Order in the court!
You take your seat. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Jack, watch yourself. My reputation is at stake. This is the first time I ever defended the man charged with the murder of a rooster.
I know, but I didn't do it. Harry, I didn't do it.
Order in the court. Now then, if there are no more interruptions, perhaps we could proceed with this trial. Is the prosecuting attorney in the courtroom?
He's the prosecuting attorney? That nut? We can't move.
Is the defense ready to proceed?
Ooh, are we?
Then, if the prosecution is ready, we can proceed with this trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as the witnesses proceed to the stand, we wish to remind you that our case is based not on rumor, not on hearsay, not on prejudice, but on sound rules of evidence. Never in the history of my courtroom experience have I ever seen such a clear-cut case of premeditated murder.
Harry, this crazy guy. Suddenly he's a brilliant attorney.
Why shouldn't he be? He learned everything he knows from watching me.
Yeah, I know, he told me.
But I learned a few tricks from him, too. Order in the court.
Take that off.
Furthermore, the prosecution will prove that on Wednesday last, this defendant did willfully, unlawfully, maliciously, with malice aforethought, murder a rooster. And we will demand the full penalty that the law allows. $25,000 or 10 years in jail.
For killing a rooster?
Objection, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my lawyer objects. He objects. My lawyer objects.
Go ahead, Mr. Mason.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, the prosecutor is in error when he states that the penalty for this offense is $25,000 or 10 years in jail. In point of fact, the penalty is life imprisonment or death in the gas chamber.
Well, objection sustained.
Harry! Harry, what are you doing to me?
Jack, just remember, it isn't important whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game.
What is this, a tennis match or something?
If it please the court, I should like to call my first witness.
Very well.
That attorney is crazy after all. Imagine bringing in Don Wilson to testify against me, my friend.
Now, sir, what is your name?
Herman Hockelfinger.
Hockelfinger? That's Don Wilson.
And what is your occupation?
I'm a jockey.
He's lying. He's my announcer.
That doesn't make sense, Jack. Why would you have a jockey for an announcer?
He's not a jockey. Look at the size of him. I tell you, that's Don Wilson. He's lying.
Jack, I just can't believe he's lying. But let's find out. Your Honor, may I interrogate this witness first?
Well, it's highly irregular, but go ahead.
Thank you, George. Is your name Don Wilson?
No.
You see?
And may I have the witness back, Your Honor?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. And now, Mr. Hockelfinger, will you tell the court in your own words exactly what you saw last Wednesday?
Well, I live in a house right behind Mr. Benning's. And I happened to be looking out my window, and I saw him in his backyard. And that's when I saw it, and it was terrible, terrible.
Yes, well, just tell the court exactly what you saw.
Well, at first I thought he was just waving at me, and then I realized he was wringing that poor innocent rooster's neck. Boy, he was ruthless, I tell you, just ruthless.
Your witness.
He's lying. Harry, I'll tell you, he's lying.
Just watch this, Jack. Now, sir. You say you live directly behind Mr. Benny's house.
That's right. His backyard is about 20 yards from my window.
And you were looking out your window.
That's right.
And you say you saw Mr. Benny actually kill this rooster?
Oh, he killed him, all right. He killed him. Oh, I tell you, it was just terrible. I saw it with my own eyes.
Your Honor, here is an almanac. I placed this almanac in evidence. Last Wednesday night, there was no moon, no star. It was foggy. Visibility was 0. Now, Mr. Hockelfinger, how can you possibly say that you saw the defendant kill that rooster?
It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Gee, I never thought of that. No further questions.
Barry, they're making a fool out of you. How do you always win your cases?
I don't know.
I watch you on television. You always win. Why?
Maybe my writers are better than yours.
Why?